Hey guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. So in today's video, we are doing some Hello Christmas. I know, right? Whoa, Christmas is already creeping up on us, you guys. But we wanted to go ahead and start some Christmas for you guys so you can get all the items you need and get prepared to start crafting for Christmas or gift giving or whatever we decide to do with our playlist. But today we are doing some Christmas, and I did a little bit of a farmhouse today, and I hope you guys get lots of inspiration from my video today. So let's go ahead and watch that now, you guys. Let's dive into some easy DIY ideas for farmhouse decor that will inspire you to get creative and start making your own unique pieces. First up, we have a rustic wood tree project that's perfect for adding a touch of farmhouse to any room. So when it comes to DIY home decor, the possibilities are truly endless. And if you're new to DIYing or feeling overwhelmed, don't worry. The beauty of DIY projects is that they're supposed to be fun and creative, not stressful or intimidating. With a little patience and practice, you can create stunning pieces that will elevate your space and make it feel like home. By taking matters into your own hands, you can create unique and beautiful pieces that not only fit your budget, but will also reflect your personality. So I'm using some truffle chalk paint today and one of these chalk couture trees that I have in my stash. And you guys, I'm using all my stuff from my stash. I've been trying so hard to just use it and just going out and grabbing a few things here and there when I'm out. Only if I need something and if I see a good deal or something, I'm grabbing it. But other than that, I've been trying not to shop too much and just getting things that I would possibly need, or maybe some embellishments and stuff like that. But I've been mostly getting my surfaces from Dollar Tree, but I have so many chalk couture stuff too, so I want to get that used up also in my stash. So here I'm taking some plaster chalk paint, and I'm just using my spatula here. This is like a palette knife, I guess you could call it too. It's like got like a spatula end on one, and I'm just basically rubbing this on like I was buttering some toast, I guess. And I keep doing that on all sides here, on the front and the back and the sides. And you just want to do it one time here and then let it dry. And then if you need to go back over it with any second coats, go for it. But I just did one coat, and then here and there where I thought might have needed a touch up, then I went ahead and did the touch up. But that's it, you guys, for this little simple part here. Now, I did paint the star as well that come with it in truffle. And I'm also going to do the same exact thing here to the star. I'm going to take that plaster, and I'm just going around the edging right now of the star. And I'm also going to be doing the little swiping move as well. Now on the star, you could just do one side or both sides, because I am going to do a little bit something different to that. So I have this little cute deer in my stash. This thing came from the Dollar General. I love to go there at Christmas time and just see what kind of cute little $1 ornaments they have, because you guys don't always have to use them as ornaments. You can also use them as embellishments, and that's what I'm going to do today with this cute deer. But first I have to dirty him up pretty good here with some antique wax, and I also go around the edging too with the wax. Now I'm just going to go ahead and take some pop dots here, or pop squares if you want to call them. And I just do some here and there all around that, because I want to lift this up off of the tree just a tad. And you'll see why I do that here shortly, because, you know, what's a tree without lights? I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Okay, so this star here, I have these other little stars in my stash that I got from TMU last year, along with those little greenery pieces, and I never ended up getting to use them, so I'm going to try to use, like I said, some things from my stash. So I'm wrapping these lights. These lights actually came from Amazon, I believe like in a 12 pack. And I have quite a few of those in my stash, so I love using lights as well. And then we'll just tuck this light pack into itself on the back, and I'm going to go ahead and take some more of that plaster paint and just my spatula here, and I'm just going to go ahead and cover up that tape so it doesn't get seen, I guess. And then we'll go ahead and dry it. And then I'm going to add this greenery piece. Now, like I said, I got those from Temu. They're just little pieces, and that's exactly how they came. And then I'm trying to just flatten this out on one side, that way it's not all weird and stuff. And then the hot glue kind of melts it. So I went ahead and used a little bit of tacky glue as well. That way we can get a permanent hold here as well. Now I have this piece of muslin in my stash here, and I'm going to use whatever's left in my brush here and go ahead and put on some more of that truffle chalk paint. I'm not sure if I told you, but I did use truffle to paint the tree first. And then, yeah, we'll just go ahead and dry it, and you want to make sure that this fabric gets extremely dry. You don't want it to be wet at all, because the next part we're going to do, if it was wet, it's going to go ahead and smear and become brown. So I'm taking some more of my plaster here, and I needed actually some more of it, so squeezed it out, you guys. I just opened up my bottle just a tiny bit. That way I could just squeeze out a little bit of what I needed. That way I don't have to transfer bottles and stuff like that. And then, yeah, we'll just go ahead and cover this up like I did on the tree with my plaster. And then we want to make sure we dry that. And then, you guys, I thought to add some little dots on the back of this deer here just to bring a little pop to the deer. And I think that was just the most beautiful touch there was. And I also dirtied up those beads just a tad bit with the truffle too, but I didn't get that part on in the video. So I have this stamp. I believe I found this stamp at the Dollar Tree, you guys. And if it wasn't the Dollar Tree, I'm so sorry, it was Temu. But I really think this one came from the Dollar Tree. I cannot remember for the life of me. But here we go. What am I putting on here? Merry Christmas. And instead of doing it I did Happy Holidays on this one. Instead of doing it long ways, I went ahead and showed you how you could do it sideways. So you don't always have to use your stamp like it is. And then I have this extra piece of jute cord that was sitting off. Excuse me. Yes, so I had that in my stash. And I'm so sorry. My little dog, my little Chihuahua baby is hearing something outside. And she was sitting up in the window and getting her some sun. And I had to tell her stop it because I'm recording. And she looked at me like I was crazy. But anyways, that rope came off of an old project from the Dollar Tree. And yeah, now we're just going to cut off some lights a little bit here so you can kind of sort of see how it glows. It's so beautiful. So next up we have some Dollar Tree crates, you guys. And I made a little room out of these. And this project is perfect for adding a touch of elegance to any room, you guys. And I can't wait for you to see the end of this because this thing turns out so, so cute. But I am trimming off, like I busted out, like I showed you, the pieces here, trimming them, sanding them, all the things. And then we're going to go ahead and paint these. I didn't do my fancy little hand thing like I did last time with these, but I'm just using some truffle. Now my truffle is just... it's old, you guys. I've had it for about 4 years now, and it's starting to get dried up, and it needs some water to bring it back to life a little bit. So I had to put some off in a cup off to the side there. But here we go. These are all finished, and we're just going to glue these together here. But you guys, one of the biggest advantages of DIYing your home decor is that it allows you to think outside of the box and get creative with materials you might otherwise toss. Now, that could be trash. You could use trash on your projects. You could use old jars, you know. For example, you could use like an old window and make it into a mirror, or like a vintage door can become a headboard. I've seen my dad use vintage doors. My dad is a crafter as well. He loves crafting, but he doesn't live by me, of course. I wish he did. It would be so fun crafting with him. But he had made a door one time in the corner, for like a corner of a room, but it was like a shelf. It was so cool. I loved it. But yeah, there's so many possibilities. Like a mason jar can be literally becoming like a stunning pendant light, or like my tree that I got from Chalk Couture that most people would have just put the transfer on top of it and maybe put a little bit of stuff on it, and that was it. I brought it to life. And, you know, just thought outside of the box. But like I said, the possibilities, you guys, are so endless. And that's what makes DIYing so much fun. But you guys, I'm doing the same little technique like I did as my trees. With the plaster paint here, just smoothing it on like butter. I absolutely love this. This is going to be my new favorite way to do my farmhouse decor. And you might see a lot more of this coming because I actually love farmhouse. That's my favorite style for my kind of decor. I have been trying to do some different parts of the decor styles for, you know, different people viewing my channel and stuff. But so I'm trying to give a little bit to everybody here. Now, these are the pieces that I knocked out. I'm not using them at all in my video, but I want to save these for sometime in the future. Who knows what, when, where, why, how, or what's going to become of these. But if you see these in the future, you will know exactly where these came from. And yeah, so I'm doing the same technique on those, and then I set them aside, you know, for the future. Okay, I lied earlier. I did not glue those together, but we are gluing those together now. I wanted to also mention that because earlier I was thinking I was going to glue those together, but I did not. Now I'm just using some tight blonde. Wow, my goodness, excuse me. Tight Bond, quick and thick. I don't know if this one's the multi-purpose one, but I think this one is the wood glue one. And yeah, I just used some clamps here, and I am also going to go ahead and grab some frog tape, and I'm going to go ahead and put this frog tape on there. That way it kind of like clamps it, because I didn't have my big clamps by me, and the tape works just fine too to keep it like together, so it like squeezes together. If that even makes any sense to you guys. If it don't, maybe I could try to explain it a little bit better. I'm not sure, but yeah. What do you guys think so far of this project? This, I don't even know what you would want to call this. I'm just calling this, like I said, my little room that I made. I don't even know what you want to call it, but it's reminding me of like a little room, because you're going to see like at the end what I add to it. It's going to be really cute. But first I'm going to Mod Podge down some of this stiffy felt. This stiffy felt you can get at Hobby Lobby. It's like 99 cents. And then sometimes they have little orange stickers on them, or sometimes you can get them for 50% off sometimes when they have their little deals. Now, you want to spread the Mod Podge out pretty smooth. I'm just using a brush here. Pop that down so we can cover up the back. You can use whatever you want to cover up the back. You could even use contact paper or whatever. I thought, you know, since these two crates, one was like an old Dollar Tree crate and one was like a new Dollar Tree crate. So one was definitely bigger, a little tiny bit bigger than the other, and so it's like not perfect. So I thought the felt actually would kind of sort of hide that imperfection there. And we're going to hide that imperfection line too in the middle because it's a little bit of a gap, but not too bad. Now this piece also is a little piece from the Dollar Tree, you guys. I would actually say go to the store and buy one from the store and then just have them cut them down into these sizes, because you will save us so much money doing it that way, okay? But I just wanted to do this for video purposes, and I already had it in my stash from the Dollar Tree when it first came out. That way we could give you guys some ideas, okay? But I would definitely say if you want to save money and you want a bunch of these in your stash and you don't want to buy them for $1.25 a piece, go to your like hobby or like Menards or like Home Depot or Lowe's or somewhere like that and have them cut you down some sizes, okay? Now, I have this thing my husband got me. I've never used it because I don't really like it because it's hard at the end, and I haven't even taken it off the package. But I like this. I bought this one from Temu just recently, actually, and it's like it smooths out your glue, because you guys, I ruined so many brushes, like paint brushes, because of glue. Like the glue doesn't get all the way out and stuff. So yeah, so there's a tip for you to get one of those little rubber things from Temu. Now I have another scrap piece of muslin in my fabric, or yeah, it's fabric in my stash, and I just rip it down to the sizes that I'm going to need. This one I'm actually going to be painting black here with some black chalk paint. I'm using the plaster here again, and we're going to go through the same thing here and do my little spread it like butter, I guess you want to call it, across here, back and forth. And I'm using my palette knife. Okay, and then I just, like I said, I dry in between, and then if you want a different look or like a brighter, so you can do whatever you want on here, because you're going to see what I do here in a second. I'm going to do it like I did the other one with the stamping. So we want it, you know, not too dull with the white, but we also want that farmhouse chippy look too, right? Okay, so here, once I'm done, I'm going to take my stamp. You guys, I really think this stamp came from the Dollar Tree, but I really cannot remember, and I feel bad now because I really can't remember, and I wish I could remember. But it was either the Dollar Tree or it was Temu. I don't even know how to say that name. You saw that I kind of didn't get that very good the first time, but I just went right back over it very carefully, and it worked just fine. Now, I have this little bamboo piece in my stash that I've already had like stained and stuff from another time, and I just cut it down to the size I need because I'm going to make a frame for this cute little room, I guess we're making here with these little pieces. This is going to be like a little canvas wall art here. And it's going to say Merry Christmas, because guys, we're in October doing Christmas projects. I know, it's so funny. But we just do this so you guys can get inspired before Christmas gets here, and you can have this so it'll be ready for you to find the supplies and make it yourself. Or, you know, even like my first project without the tree, you guys can use any tree. It doesn't have to be a chalk couture tree. It could be a tree from your stash from last year. It could be like, I have another tree in my stash from like Target from like 5 years ago. I've never even took out of the package. Just like whatever kind of tree you have in your stash, use it and do it. Okay. Now I'm going to put this more at the top instead of centered, because I want to be able to set things in the bottom of this. And yeah, so once I got that glued down, I'm going to use these, and I also got those from Temu last year, along with these little picks here, and I just glue a couple of those up at the top, like this. Now, these little things here actually are from Hobby Lobby, and they come like little, it's a pick of berries, and this one had like black, this color and like an orange for like fall. So I just popped 2 of those off there. Now, we are going to do another easy DIY project, farmhouse style. This is going to be more like a table centerpiece that I'm making from this kit. And I'm also going to be using a wood block from Hobby Lobby. This kit came from Chalk Couture too. Now, you guys, this video is part of a collaboration. Sorry, you guys, my dog just like fell down and it made me like, my heart sank for a second there. But this is part of a collaboration. I'm going to put that up on the screen now so you guys don't have to watch me do this repetitive thing here. This is hosted by Brenda and Krista, and you guys are going to get lots of inspiration today from this playlist that these ladies are hosting, and I will leave all that down in my description box so you guys can get lots of inspiration. But I believe that Brenda and Krista are both still with Chalk Couture, so if you guys want anything to do with that, you guys can go ahead and talk to them. They will be happy to help you because I am no longer with Chalk Couture. Like I said, I just have a bunch of their stuff in my stash. I was with them back in 2018, 19, 20, and I think 21 even. It's been so long, but yeah, so you can only imagine how much of their stuff I actually have in my stash. So, and I didn't really sell much of it because I got really sick at the time, so I have so much of it. Now, I have these Jenga blocks in my stash that come from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just painting them with the truffle, even though they were already brown, but I want that darker brown to match. And then I'm just gluing one to the other long ways here, like so. You guys, I do have this from Chalk Couture too. It came with the, well, it didn't come with it. You have to buy it separately or whatever, but I did buy it to go with these little things that they have. Now, you guys, I used apple barrel paint first here, and it smeared so bad. Like, it was not happening. So I suggest not using apple barrel paint and using your chalk paint, or if you have chalk paste, use it. I don't have any more chalk paste. All my chalk paste from Chalk Couture just went bad. I don't know. It all had mold in it. I don't know. So all my inks are fine, but all my other ones were not. I did use distilled water, so I don't know what happened to them, or if it's like maybe where I live or whatever. I'm not sure. But you guys, I went and washed that off real quick in my bathroom, and I'm going to let it dry on my other little mat here off to the side while we work on the other two. The other two worked perfect for me, so, or well, this one worked perfect, so I went ahead and went forward with using these. I wasn't expecting this to work out, actually, so when it did work out with the chalk paint, I was very pleased with the results, and I'm trying to hold this up to the light, that way I can try to line it up very well, because you can get these a little off-centered. I've done that before. And this is just a little, like I said, I had to run to the store and get me a little bottle of chalk paste because I didn't have any of the black chalk paint. I only had the apple barrel. So look at that. They all came out very beautiful, and I left the other side. That's why I did the other side, because I wanted them to be finished. Now on here, I'm just measuring 2 inches down, or like an inch, no, 2 inches, and I'm marking that off so they all match when I glue it down, if that makes any sense. But you guys, I'm so happy to be a part of this playlist. I have not been in the playlist for a while now. So I was so glad to join them finally again. So thank you, Brenda and Krista, for having me today on your guys' playlist. And I hope you guys are leaving here with lots of inspiration from my projects. Now, this is a little wood piece. I forget what it's called, but it's from Hobby Lobby. And I bought it a long time ago because I seen a crafter before I was a crafter make a ladder, and you know, and then I seen another crafter do this with it and that with it. So I've always had it for all these ideas, and then I just never did the ideas. So I just keep using them now for whatever I may need them for. And I believe it was Kelly Barlow, KB's Creation, I think is her name now. I watched her channel when she first started her channel, and yeah, she had made a ladder, I believe, out of those with that. So I thought that was super cool. Now, here is the same technique that I've been doing. I'm doing the same fabric, all the 9 yards, you guys. And this one I put on a little heavier this time because I'm going also to be stamping. Now, I'm showing you 3 here because I was thinking of doing, you know, Merry Christmas, Let It Snow, Jingle Bells for like all 3 of them. But when it came down to it, I just wasn't liking all those on there like that. So I only went with the Merry Christmas. And then, of course, I wanted to have those buffalo plaid stars on here too, because why not? And I was going to put just one on the star and have the other 3 sayings on here, or the other 2 sayings with this one, but I changed my mind to this. So yeah. That happens when crafting too. We just kind of sort of, you know, change our minds at the end of things. But, you know, when it comes to creating unique and beautiful pieces like my farmhouse projects, the key is not to be afraid to experiment and try new things. And that's kind of sort of what I did today with the palette knife and stuff. So you guys don't be afraid, like I said earlier, to think outside of the box, get creative with materials and designs, and most importantly, don't be afraid to make mistakes, okay? They're all part of the DIY process, and they can often lead to some amazing, unexpected results. So I want to say thank you guys. Here is my final reveal. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and let us know what project is your favorite today. Is it going to be my Happy Holidays cute tree? This thing turned out so beautiful. So beautiful. You guys, you can transform your space into any warm and inviting. Look at this. This is so warm and inviting, and it reflects my personality so much. I love Farmhouse. It's so cute. So, you know, remember the beauty of DIYing. It's supposed to be fun and creative, not stressful and intimidating. So, go out and make something yourself that reflects what you love. I love this. This is the Merry Christmas. Now, you guys are going to see that a little different at the end because I added some other things. But which one's your favorite, you guys? I love it. It turned out beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What do you think? See, I added the little church in there and a little like steeple. But you guys, that's the end of the video. You can go ahead and tap my picture here to subscribe to my channel, or you can go ahead and watch another video here that I have recently done. So I want to thank the host today for having me on the playlist. Thank you to all my subscribers, and I'm hoping you're leaving here with lots of cozy farmhouse style